Hey everybody, how you doing? So anyways, this one-a-day is called implants gone bad. Well, first of all, if you're going to get an implant in your body, that's a foreign body. Do you understand? That's a foreign body. And understand something, medical science will put an implant in you anytime they can get away with it. They make a huge amount of money. I know we're going to talk about breast implants, but if you've got, let's say, an inguinal hernia or a hernia, and they want to put mesh in you, you better not make sure that they don't put that mesh in you, that they suture it, or that it will be mesh that is actually made out of suture that will dissolve, or you are going to regret it for the rest of your life. Okay, so breast implants gone bad. Well, look, I know that some women want breast implants because they don't feel they're a woman, or there's certain things we need to do, or somebody had breast cancer or things of that nature. Understand that when you put a breast implant in, it's an irritation. Even if you don't feel it, it's an irritation which causes inflammation, which causes scar tissue formation, which over time will cause calcification, because calcium will be pulled into the breast area to bring down the inflammation so that you don't have mutation. So understand, any type of breast implant is going to need care. Now, are you ready for this? I don't condemn anybody for getting a breast implant, but you must look after your breast implant. We already know that it's an irritation which causes inflammation. So let me read this from Dawn. Okay, Dawn, this is for you, girl. Okay, I am letting you know that a few weeks ago you did a live demonstration for breast health. I have breast implants and they had become encapsulated. That's the deal. All breast implants will come capsulated unless you know what to do. And I know what to do. I know what to do for you. I know how you can keep those breasts healthy forever. And you know what I'll do? I'll actually do a show on healthy breasts. And then I'll put it up on our library because it's so important, because guess what? The medical system and the Cancer Association out there make almost a big percentage of their money off of your breasts because you don't know how to look after them, okay? And I'm gonna show you how to look after them. And it's not because I have them. Okay, all right. Now, so they become encapsulated to the point I had almost no movement in one, and the other one was still stiff. That's right. They're going to become stiff as boards, and they're going to become painful, and then you don't want your husband to touch them, and he wants to, okay? The reality is here, it's all about circulation, and you're losing the circulation. Look, let me say something. I'll get into this one tomorrow, but you know what? What makes you feel old? When you get stiff. Your joints get stiff, you think you're old, but your brain isn't old. Your brain is still young. It's always young with thought, wanting to be playful, but as soon as your physical body starts to feel old. So if your breasts get stiff, you start to feel old. They start to sag, they fall down, they lose tone. You get it. That's why we have what's called non-surgical breast lift, where we can work on the breast and lift the breast up by about 1.5 inches, 2 inches in one treatment. That, you heard what I said, okay? Understand something. You can reverse everything. You can feel young until you leave this planet, but damn it, they don't want you to, okay? They make money off of you every time that you, okay, go, what can I do about it, okay? And then give in to fear, then they're gonna take a piece of, you know what, your rear, okay, or something else. Okay, so here it is. My husband works away, and I had no one to use their elbow, because we do Wolfe Non-Surgical, where we can go in, and you can believe it or not believe it, and I can take a fibroid the size of a small peach and reduce the size of it in one treatment, which is maybe about 45 minutes, and I'll reduce it by at least 30% and up to maybe 50%. And guess what? You're taught to never touch them. Oh, you can feel them and then freak out and then go get them cut out, or have the doctor say, I'll keep an eye on that for you. But no, don't look after yourself. Don't take massive loving action. Don't look after yourself, for God's sakes. Okay. So anyway, so I decided to do it myself using my knuckles. Well, yeah, she can't get her elbow there. Wow. Good for you, Dawn. Good for you, okay? More decisions like that are what's going to give you back your life. Okay, I have been doing the work every other day, and I am happy to say it is working. I almost have a normal feeling left breast, and my right, which was severe, is starting to improve. If you have any tips for me in doing this myself, I would greatly appreciate it. I am very happy that I will not require surgery. Okay, you need to require surgery only when you don't take and understand that self-care is the only care, self-love is the only love. Okay, and they don't love you out there. Don't even think that I love you. I love me, and I want you to love you. I want to help you take care of you. Now understand something. Okay, I'm going to try to give this in a tip, but I promise I will get into this whole breast thing, and I will teach you how to do this, okay? I just can't do it all now, or else I'll be on here for 20 minutes, right? So here's the deal. Vascular flushing. When you go and you do a shower, right off the bat, if you do 3 minutes warm, 1 minute cold, that's called vascular flushing. That's really excellent for your breasts, okay? The other thing is that you're doing the right thing with the knuckles, okay? And pulling things apart. But if anybody out there has implants, or they don't have implants, but they've got really scar tissue breasts, go to ITIOH.com, International Training Institute of Health, and take a look at our non-surgical, Wolfe Non-Surgical. You can either come here with your husband, that loving husband that'll do anything for you, spend any money for you, and you can come here and take our personal treatment and training, okay? And in 5 days, we are going to teach him not just how to go and totally reverse your breasts to their youthful, beautiful state, but what we're going to do is we're going to teach you and your husband to work on each other's joints and abdomen, pelvis, prostate problem, bladder problem, help get your hearing back. We teach you all of these things. Or you can come and get certified and become Wolfe Deep Tissue certified or Wolfe Non-Surgical certified. So that's the reality. Now here's the deal. Get yourself a natural skin brush, fiber skin brush. It's pretty tough. And like I said, I'll tell you what I'll do. I will, with Abby, we will do a special show on the breasts, okay? And we'll show you the whole thing, from diet, why it happens, everything. First of all, you want to get this dry skin brush, and you want to dry skin brush your breasts every day. That's the most best massage you're going to do to move the circulation, get the lymph nodes moving and things of that nature. Also, check under your arm. If you feel under your arm and there's a bit of a fatty deposit, that's not fat. That's so much lymph congestion, and that is precancerous. You heard what I said. And the best thing is, if you're not doing the daily cleansing tea every day and moving your bowels, that means your lymph can't dump into your bowel, which means your lymph is going to dump into these 2 storage tanks that are made out of fat. And when the body's exhausted, or it can't make fat or produce fat, it says, wow, we got 2 storage tanks upstairs. Let's put the toxins in there. And then what happens is these toxins come into your breast, and that whole irritation, inflammation. And the other thing is Dawn, do not be wearing a bra with a wire. A wire is like an antenna, and it's picking up thousands of cell phone calls to everyone. That's what antennas do. And also, you don't notice it, but when you're moving, that little wire in your bra is moving just micro moving, like vibrating. When you're walking, you're moving around, and that's creating irritation under your breasts. And if I were to go under any woman that wears a wire, I would feel this old rope cord right under your breast. And then guess what? From wearing the bra and pushing in all the time, if I worked on your sternum, which is right here, you would have crystallization and calcification. If I went in there and I loosened that up, went underneath the bra right here, then we went right here where the bra strap is, okay? There's a big pad almost on every woman. You won't see it, but if you go in here, that's from the strap. We would have to break that down because that's isolating proper circulation, and it's blocking it off. Okay, that's a physical blockage. Blocking it off to the lymph nodes so the breast can't dump toxins out, and we're backing them up into the breast, okay? So you really need to watch out for those bras, all right? And The other thing is that when we do the show, I'll show you how to do the massage on yourself as well. We'll show you the technique. You know what? I'm going to tell you something right now. We will have people actually on my Facebook going, oh, you're a snake oil salesman. You're up to something. Everybody's got to be up to something, right? Well, I will prove to the world that I will give 99.9% of all my information away. And we will teach everyone as much as possible. And still keep enough for us to stay in business so that I can keep my clinic going and do all these things. But understand something. You're terribly mistaken if you think I've got something up my sleeve. And you know what? This usually happens a couple times a week where somebody tries to do that or try to bash me. And the more that I give away, the more that people are going to try to bash me that aren't giving stuff away. So understand something. Don't give yourself away. You need to learn how to love yourself and care for yourself. Go to my library, okay? Read the booklet that's called Scar Tissue to Cancer. Read the booklet that's called The Domino Effect of Unhealthy Living. It's really important. And for you men, why don't you read the book Spoiled Rotten? It's about you. Okay, you're spoiled rotten down inside, and that's why you're going to end up with prostate problems. You know that 8 out of 10 men are going to have prostate problems. That means 8 out of 10 men are not going to be able to get it up anymore. So we got all kinds of stuff going on here. All right, but the whole thing is, when they implant dysfunctional information in your head, that's when you'll start implanting all of these pieces like hip replacement, knee replacement. Okay, you need this, you need this. That's where they make their money. They make their money in emergencies. So don't become a 911 emergency. For God's sakes, take massive action. Okay? We'll talk again.